So today, as you guys know, the county is striking. They're the whole entire county, and some unions are striking. 55,000 people were on the streets yesterday and today. So when I go to the county offices, it's usually busy. Today was really, 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 really slow because a lot of the people were out striking today. So I have a client, and he's a Nigerian gentleman, older gentleman. He's been one of my first clients when I started with Colonial, literally 2008. Okay, so over the years we've had this nice banter, this cute banter. You know, he flirts with me. He older gentleman. You know, he's like, when can I take you out, Shannon? And I'm like, no, sir, I don't go out with my clients. You know, and over the years, he always tells me what's going on with his son. His son is about to graduate, and he's going to get his MBA. Proud of him, whatever. And so he made some changes to his policies a couple years ago with another agent. Okay. So he was thinking in the back of his mind that I can't help him with his policies. And I said, sir, of course I can still help you with your policies. You just added some extra umps to your policy. He's like, what? He's like, all this time? I said, I'm not going to say his name. I said, sir, I'm always going to be your agent. I'm always going to be your agent. I'm always going to be here for you. And he's like, I have your card. I'm going to take another card and I'm going to make sure I call you from now on. I said, you always used to call me. Nothing's changed. I'm always here to help you. He's like, Shannon, I want you back. I want you back, Shannon. I'm like, you have me. I'm always here. I'm not going anywhere. And the relief on his face was just like, oh, I felt so like, what's the word I'm looking for? I felt appreciated. In this job, it can be a very thankless job. And a lot of people just don't say thank you. You know, I help them with their claims. I help them talk. Like I've told you guys many times in these stories, I've been a shoulder to cry on. They will call me because they got in an accident. They have a disease. They have an illness. Someone in their lives has passed away. Whatever the situation is, every day has a different vibe. And, you know, I go home, do my things, and sometimes I reflect after the day saying, am I doing the best thing I can do right now? Am I doing what I'm supposed to do, God, universe? And I guess I am. With that type of gratitude this gentleman said just from his facial expressions showed me that it showed me that I guess I'm doing the right thing, that I'm destined to do the right thing. I always thought I was destined to be on stage, to be singing, to be entertaining. And in a way I am with social media to a certain degree. But today was just like a really interesting reflection on I'm helping people with their lives, and I've always been there for him. I don't know where he got the idea that I'm gone. He's always had my numbers. He's always been my client for the last 16 years. 16 years he's been my client. And he's a sweet older gentleman, very, very kind. And so I reassured him. I said, sir, I'm always going to be here for you as much as I possibly can. And even when you retire, if you have any questions on your other benefits, I'm here to help you. And he just had this sense of relief and release. And it just made me smile. So I just wanted to share that with you guys today.